Hello and welcome to this episode of Successful Local Marketing. I'm Fireman Mike, and I've got a great episode for you where we're going to talk about the value of video marketing for you and your clients. I'm going to talk about how we use video in our business and the many options you have to utilize video in your own business. I've got a great book for you. I've got some awesome resources, so let's get right to the episode. Stay tuned. Welcome to another episode of Successful Local Marketing. Fireman Mike here, and I'm super excited to be talking to you about what we're talking about today, which is video. Huge shout out to our sponsors over at Traffic Geyser, Mike and his team over there. They really gave me my start in this industry, so I have a ton of respect for them. We still use their tools every single day in our business, and we'll be talking more about them later in this episode. So why, as local marketers, should you be implementing web video as part of your products and services that you offer? Not only that, why should you be using video in your own marketing? And here's the reason why, is video allows you to stand out and be different. Video allows you to tell a story. Video allows you to explain products and services better. You know, I read once that a picture's worth 1,000 words, and if that's true, then a video's worth multi-million words, because so much happens in a video. You get facial expressions, you get audio, you get movement, you get to see the tone. All of these things matter in selling and in converting, and your local clients need video. Now, the great thing about video is it allows you to differentiate your products and services so much better than anybody else. Because, you know, if you're a web designer, that's one thing. If you're somebody who designs websites and also helps people put video on those websites, you're in a whole new ballgame. If you help use video in marketing, you're in a whole new ballgame. So by implementing video into various stages of your marketing services and packages, it allows you to differentiate yourself. It allows you to bring new products and services to your clients. And your clients really need to be using video. You know, our society is becoming more and more adapt to video with smartphones and web-connected TVs, you know, with all the stuff going on with podcasts. We really have the ability now as local marketers to help our clients get the word out everywhere, to really, you know, take a chunk of video, to have them come in and create a chunk of video content, and then being able to take that content and dissect it and use it in all these different places for them. Your clients need this, and you need to be able to be offering it to them. You know, one of the great things about video is it allows you to help your clients at every single different portion of a sales process. You could use video to help them get found. You could use video on the homepage of your website to help them, you know, build up the know, like, and trust. You can use video on each specific page of the website talking about product and services. You can use video in a blog portion of a website to answer questions and to help the business owner educate about what people should be asking. You could use video in so many different aspects of marketing. And it's my firm belief that too many local marketers are not doing video, and they're not doing it because they're afraid of the technicality and the complications, when really you don't have to be. I started with a green screen in my garage. I didn't have a studio, and the green screen wasn't perfect. Nothing was perfect, but it got me started, and it allowed me to offer video in a market where a lot of people weren't doing it. And it's allowed me to really expand my business and have a very good foundation of a business using video. And so, you know, I think you can allow the mental roadblocks to stop you from doing video, or you could say, look, I can do this, and embrace it and really start serving your clients by allowing them to, you know, leverage the technology that you have available and the know-how that you have of putting them on YouTube. You know, think about it from a client standpoint. They could go do a newspaper ad for one Sunday in a town for several $100s to sometimes upwards of thousands of dollars, or they could pay you to put a video on YouTube for them, done the right way, which will bring them traffic evergreen, ongoing for the lifetime of that video. What's a better service? Where are you offering the most value? Where does the client get the most value? It's certainly in using video. So we're going to be talking more about video throughout this episode. This entire episode is dedicated to video, and it's something that I really believe all of us as local marketers need to embrace more and need to offer more to our local clients. Because if you're not, you're most likely doing your client a disservice, and none of us want to be doing that. Let's roll into this week's frequently asked question, where we have a question from Mark all about, guess what? Video. Stay tuned. This week's frequently asked question comes from Mark in Atlanta. And Mark wrote in and he said, Mike, I want to do video for my clients. What's the best camera to use? And Mark, the answer is the camera that you're going to use to shoot video. Now, I know that seems like a generic answer, and that seems like the safe answer for me, right? Because, you know, I could recommend all kinds of stuff. But the bottom line is, Mark, is cell phones nowadays are good enough to shoot video. You know, you could go buy, you know, cheap cameras and shoot video. Anything is good enough. And it's the one that you're going to shoot video with that is the best camera for you to buy. So if you have a cell phone already, you could on almost every cell phone shoot high definition video. So that's what you should use to get started. Sure, you could get into high-end cameras and studios and all that. I didn't start this way. I started on a flip video camera. And you know the worst thing about the flip video is it didn't even have an external microphone jack. So I couldn't even plug in external audio to have quality audio. But you know what? I started on that I think it was $89 or $99 camera at the time. And because I was willing to start, it's turned into what I have now. So the answer to your question, Mark, and to you watching this video is the best camera to use in video is the camera that you're going to actually use in video. Don't let technology stop you from offering value to your local clients. Your local clients need video. And look at YouTube. Not everything's professionally produced. Not everything is there and perfect for your clients. So, you know, in your own business, think about you. Do you have a video on your website? What's stopping you? Why are you allowing the lack of technology or your questions about technology to stop you? You know what? Use what you have access to. I know that if you don't have an iPhone, you know somebody who does. Start filming short videos on the iPhone. Start getting your name out there. Start getting your client's name out there. Start building up what you're doing. You're going to be able to charge more. You're going to be able to invest into more equipment. That's what I did. And if I can do it as a firefighter with no experience in this industry, certainly you with the knowledge and skills that you have can do that as well. So Mark, thanks for your question. You know, hope you found it useful. I hope you take action though, because that's the thing. Most local marketers don't take action and that's why they're stuck. So Mark, take action on this and use whatever you have to shoot the best video. Let's roll into this week's quote from my buddy Mike Koenigs. This week's quote is from my friend Mike Koenigs. He's the CEO of Instant Customer and the creator behind Traffic Geyser. And the quote is good enough. Now, I highly recommend you write that down and put that quote somewhere where you see it every day. And the reason that I chose it as the quote of the week is the fact that, you know, I see so many local marketers have paralysis by analysis, which means they feel like they have to know every little thing about this software, or every little thing about video, or every little thing about this. And instead of going out and selling and building their business, they have analysis by paralysis and they never get started. So the quote, good is good enough, is a perfect example of taking action. Once you know a little bit, you know a lot more than your local clients. Go out and get them started. You're doing yourself, your business, and your clients a disservice by holding all this great information in. You know so much about local marketing and so much about how to help people. And by you not taking action and holding all that in and being scared to take action, you're really hurting your business and your clients. And don't do that. We're here to offer value to the local community, to the local businesses. And so, you know, by saying good is good enough and you're going to take something and get started and better yourself along the way, then it's always going to give you new ways to help clients, but it allows you to get started. And, you know, a lot of technology has changed so much now that, you know, a video camera today is as good as the ones they used in newsrooms 3, 4, 5 years ago. Technology covers up a lot of things that it wouldn't used to cover up. So you just getting started, being able to leverage the technology that we have is good enough. And with your knowledge and your skills and what you can do, you can literally go and start helping local businesses today because good is good enough. Let's talk about our sponsor. When I got my start in this business, it was with video marketing, and literally I had started my business, didn't really know a whole lot about local marketing or anything like that, and I stumbled across Traffic Geyser. It was referred to me by a list I was on, and I came across Traffic Geyser and this video marketing, and I signed up And I said, I'm going to be a video marketer, and I knew nothing. And so I started going through their trainings. I could still remember the jingle in their head and in my head of, Mike Koenig's voice and teaching video marketing. And, I'm very, very honored that they're sponsoring this episode of Successful Local Marketing, because Instant Customer and Traffic Geyser 2.0 are game changers for us as local marketers. And they're tools we use every single day in our business to help our clients get the word out, to help us get the word out, to capture leads. I use them for the podcasts. I use them to capture leads. I use them to broadcast out emails and text messages. I use it to broadcast out videos and content to social media sites and video sites. And the tools are phenomenal. There's nobody in the industry that has all of these tools under one roof to serve not only local marketers, but also their clients. But even more important is the training. So many people can see the technology, but they don't know how to implement it. They don't know the why behind it. They're just not sure how to make it all work. And so, that's one of the things that Instant Customer and Traffic Geyser, they do a phenomenal job at, is not only the technology, but also understanding the why of how to make it work for businesses. And so, I got my start with them. There's tools that every day for the last 4.5 years since we've started our business, we literally have used their tools every single day in some realm of our business. The highest quality tools, and they do what they say they're going to do along with that phenomenal training. So it's an honor to have them as a sponsor. I've got a special deal for you if you decide you want to partner with them and use their training and tools. If you just go to successfullocalmarketing.com/TG, successfullocalmarketing.com/TG. Not only are you going to have an opportunity to invest into their tools, but you're also going to see a phenomenal training package from me to help you along the way of how do we use their tools in our business, because we use it every day. I think I can offer you a ton of value beyond their training of how we use it in our business. And so if you decide you want to do that, again, successfullocalmarketing.com/TG, you'll see how to let me know you did that, and then I'll offer you the additional training. Let's move into our book review this week, which again is talking about this concept of you everywhere now. This week's book is one that's really, really cool, and it fits into our whole conversation about video and video marketing. And the book is by Mike Koenig, the CEO of Instant Customer and Traffic Geyser. And the book is You Everywhere Now. And it's a new book. It's an Amazon bestseller, #1, that they just released, that talks about the concept of taking content and putting it out there everywhere and really meeting your customers where they are, not expecting them to come to you. And how do you get leads? How do you get traffic? How do you use the resources and partner with these billion-dollar companies to utilize their platforms and your content to get distribution? And not only should you be doing this in your own local business, you should also be doing this for your clients. Look, you're going to be the rock star if you come in and you get your clients on YouTube and you get them on Amazon and you get them on Apple and you get them in all the different places that they aren't normally, where they aren't normally. You're going to offer tremendous value, and you're going to be doing a lot of really cool things for them. And the book, You Everywhere Now, talks about it. You can get it on Kindle. You can get it in paperback. And as a matter of fact, if you stay tuned to our resources section, I'm going to show you how you can get it for free. This week's resource is the book, You Everywhere Now. And I talked to Mike over at Instant Customer and Traffic Geyser, and he's allowing us at Successful Local Marketing to give you a free digital copy. All you've got to do is go to successfullocalmarketing.com/yen. Again, successfullocalmarketing.com/yen, YEN, for You Everywhere Now. And this is a perfect resource for this segment because it shows how you could take video and do all the different things you can do with video to help your business and your local client's business. So take advantage of this free resource. Again, go to successfullocalmarketing.com/yen. All right, what an episode this has been, all about video marketing. You know, video is such a powerhouse for you and for local businesses. So make sure you go back through this episode, take notes, check out our sponsor, Instant Customer and Traffic Geyser, download the free copy of the You Everywhere Now book, and really start implementing. And remember, good is good enough. Join us at successfullocalmarketing.com. Make sure you enter your name and email to make sure you don't miss an episode. Or pull out your cell phone and text your name and email to 505-431-4099. Until next time, go out, make a difference for local businesses today. Have a good one.